Alright everyone, welcome to my ranking of the Jurassic Park series. I did one of these for Star Wars Celebrate Solo, and I was going to do this one a while ago. I just never got around to it. So I'm doing it right now, and this will also have my Jurassic World 3 predictions in it, so there will probably be spoilers for Fallen Kingdom. If you've not seen it, go away. So, my favorite, just like it was with Star Wars, is actually a tie between two, and it's a tie between The Lost World and Fallen Kingdom. Then we move on to my second favorite, which is the original. I don't really think I need to explain why. The original is great. And then we got Jurassic World, which is a pretty close follow-up. For me, it's always kind of fallen apart in the third act. Like, when the raptors get loose, you expect this is going to be great, and I always thought it kind of just felt flat. I don't know. And then, probably no surprise, my least favorite, which I still like them all. I love them all. But my least favorite was the third movie. Too short, and it always just felt like it was missing something. So now that I got that out of the way, let's talk about Jurassic World 3 and what we can most likely expect. Real quickly, the ending of Fallen Kingdom was, of course, they got loose, and now they're running all over the place, and a lot of people are probably going to die. So, first off, we'll talk about the Mosasaurus, since we kind of got a teaser of this at the end of the movie. I would love for it to have, like, a Jaws kind of role, it attacks swimmers and stuff, and they got people go out in boats trying to hunt it and kill it. And the movie was originally supposed to have it attack a whaling boat, which that might come back. And there's just a lot they could do with the Mosasaurus, but I don't think it'll have a very big role in the next one. Same deal with... Really? Okay, I don't know if you saw it, but an ad just popped up. So, same deal with just all various dinosaurs on the mainland. I definitely feel like Rexy and Blue will probably have the two biggest roles, and that the other ones will kind of just be background, going through towns and cities and whatnot. I would love for it to be set in kind of like a world where society is breaking down, but it's not fully got there yet, or in a full-on apocalypse. I would love for that, because I think that would be a really interesting way to show just how bad the things got, and they got bad really quickly. And then they could have, what's left of the government establishing an organization to hunt them, or just putting bounties on their heads to hunt them. Who knows, the government might not do anything at all, which is also possible, but I feel like they will be being hunted. Might probably have like another Roland kind of character in this one. And I thought that's who the hunter dude from Fallen Kingdom was going to be, but no, he wasn't. That guy. Random it was, where the end after kind of smiled. I don't care. That was hilarious. I loved it. And then went from kind of amusing to brutal right away. It was great. But those are the most things I think about the next one, because the thing about the ending of the last one is, it leaves the door wide open to do anything, and my cousin agrees with me that we would both like to see it in a apocalypse, which I just think there's a lot of potential there. But it most likely won't be. Most likely, they're going to be running everywhere. Who knows? Since it was in California, that state might be under martial law. I don't really feel like it's going to have to the point where the entire planet has gone dark, even though they were spreading. There was that post-credit scene that showed they were spreading. They got to Nevada. They didn't get much further. But the thing is, there are the ones who we saw flying out into the ocean, so who knows where they might go. They might show up, I don't know, somewhere in the Philippines, or they can go anywhere. So with them loose all over the mainland, you never know where they're going to end up, and so you never know what's going to happen. I definitely think we'll see another San Diego-style scene, because the T-Rex at the end broke into the San Diego Zoo. They're probably like, great, we got another one. And who knows, we might be seeing them locked up. People capture them as maybe pets, wackos, maybe in zoos. And then there's of course the ones that got sold, and they're going to be used for warfare or whatever the people who bought them want to do with them. I don't remember which ones got sold. It was the Ankylosaurus that we saw anyway, the Allosaurus and the Baryonyx. We saw those ones get sold, but there were a lot of them that did. Because remember the part where Siggy is breaking out of the cell, it kept cutting to him going, sold, sold, sold. So we don't know how many actually got sold. I guess you could just count how many times he says it, but yeah, who knows what's going to happen there. We might see them being used in war, which, that'd be cool too. I definitely feel like the majority, because they're saying it's going to feel like the original, so it's probably going to be about them trying to get control back. Trying to reestablish control, or trying to reestablish order. And then, of course, there was I won't spoil this, but there was the big thing that involved Macy. So, and since this new one's supposed to be like a science thriller type of movie, we probably will see more of that in Jurassic World 3, which that also leads up to what other things could go down that route. There's a lot of mysteries still out there. And, like, yeah, it did set up the next one, and it did leave you wanting to know what happened next, but, you know, it's not going to be something where it's like an evil cliffhanger and it's going to be 3 years. No, it still had an ending. It's just setting up, and it set it up really well. And the next one should be really good. But that's mostly what I think the next one's going to be. Once again, I would love for it to be set in an apocalypse. And speaking of apocalypses, The Walking Dead Season 9 trailer is coming out later this week. It is this week, right? Probably. I don't remember when Comic-Con was. I think it is in like 2 days, though. So I will be reacting to that. I will also do a Season 9 predictions for that after I watch it. So that should be a lot of fun. So yeah, more videos coming in later in the week, but that's what I thought. And that's where I think the series is going to go, and that's also where I would currently rank each movie we got so far. And just something else. One thing I really liked about Fallen Kingdom was that they had the horror aspect, and I do want that to stay in the third one. I want that to still be a thing. Scary is good, because they're supposed to be scary. You know, like the original book was a horror book, and then I'm happy we didn't get this movie, but James Cameron said his Jurassic Park would have been like Aliens, a scare you kind of movie, and I would love for that feel to still be in the next one. So that's my thoughts on the overall series and my predictions for the next one. What do you guys think will happen in Jurassic World 3? Who knows? We really just have no clue. So thanks you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.